The simplest way I can explain what this camera is, it's the Swiss Army knife of cameras. Alright guys, so all that gimbal footage that you just saw, that model there, was all shot on this DJI Pocket 2 with the freewheel anamorphic filter. Alright guys, real quick, let me tell you why I bought this camera, and I'll go on a little bit how I use it, and then I'll start breaking down why it's so useful. If I'm shooting something epic, I hire someone to come film for me. But a lot of times, if it's just like a test shoot or something simple, I still want to get behind the scenes on it because maybe I can use it for something. If I want to, I carry like a whole second mirrorless setup that has a cage, a gorilla pod on it, and my wireless mic, and an extra lens for it, and VNDs for it. It's just a whole nother thing that I have to worry about when I'm trying to shoot my film cameras, my digital cameras, and maybe my cinema cameras, and having to direct and style and whatever else I have to do. I don't want to deal with a whole nother setup for that. This thing's making my life way easier. This is literally like the pocket knives of cameras. So now let's just start breaking down like the most important things to me. And as I'm breaking all that down, I'll go over like how I use it. So the first thing, the mic. The moment you want to set up your camera, walk away from it, you have to start using wireless lav mics, and those are great, or you use a shotgun mic, but with that, those things are usually huge, and with the dead cats on them, cost so much attention. And so the amazing thing about this mic is it wirelessly connects. You just connect it once when you first get it. From there, every time you turn it on, it'll automatically detect it if it's on, and from there, you're good to go. It's that easy. What's cool is there's two ways to turn this on. You can either hold it on the side here, or you can hold on the front. If you hold on the front button, when the camera turns on, it's facing away from you. If you hold down the side button, when you turn it on, it will face you. And from there, it'll automatically detect a face if there's a face there. And at that point, wherever you move your head, wherever you hold the camera, it'll just track you, which is freaking awesome. But say if I want to set it down, if I end up setting it down, the screen's kind of small on it. I don't have the greatest vision, which is why half my film shots are always out of focus. But the cool thing from there is I can simply just take out my phone and connect it to the app. From the app, you have even more controls. I can move the gimbal and reposition it, or I can even highlight myself so it will track me as I move. It's literally having a video person there, but in this little like 6 to 7 inch thing. One thing I should note though, in order to do all that wireless stuff with the wireless mic and the phone app, you need this bottom connection. This comes in their little combo kit. I did get the combo kit, what gives it all the wireless features. So this is how small the camera is without that bottom attachment. That's insane. The mics are actually pretty good on here alone, so you could just hold this and vlog with it. All right guys, quick little insert. Just want to show you guys how the mic sounds. I tested it outside and it actually sounds pretty great. I think it sounds pretty comparable to like your iPhone, like the latest iPhone 13 Pro Max whole setup. So the case that this comes in with, great case, holds everything you need, but I did decide to go and get this aftermarket one. I will put a link in there. The reason I wanted to get this, it's just a little bit more robust than the one that it comes with. This one, everything tucks in there, so I know it's a little bit more protected, again, if I'm being rough with it. On top of that, there's way more storage on this thing. On the one that comes with it, pretty much everything that you buy with the Pocket 2, you can fit in there. But Freewell, again, did send me out their anamorphic lens and their wide angle lens. So the stock case that comes with the Pocket 2, you can't hold both of those lenses in there. It only holds one lens. This case will hold both of those wide angle lenses. Again, the wide angle and the anamorphic. On top of that, it will hold everything else that comes with the Pocket 2. All right, guys, I just wanted to share the LUT real quick that I made for the Pocket 2. This is based on all the film looks that I do for all my cinema cameras. So let's just jump in real quick. So I just clicked on it right there. So you can see from right off the bat is oversaturated. I do this on purpose just so you guys have more info than you need. So I'm just gonna go and lower my saturation, create another node, go to my highlights and my HDR wheels, and I'm going to lower those down just to recover those. One more node. I'm just going to go and correct my white balance. Again, this is a filmic node, so you can warm it up and push it a little bit to the green and have creative freedom with the filmic look. Again, let's throw my LUT on. And you see right off the bat, it actually looks pretty good as is. So you can either go really blue to get like a super like moody look, or you go warmer and you push the tint over for more of like a sunset look. Now, before I wrap this video up, let's talk about battery power real quick. When I am using this to film my behind the scenes on like photo shoots, I could do like 20-30 minutes of shooting and forget that this thing's set up. I noticed that the battery dies very quick on this. I do have it in the better quality mode. There's a battery saving mode and I haven't tried that yet, so I might have to try that out. But the cool thing is it just charges via USB-C. I have a Bronco Sport and that has a AC adapter and a bunch of USB-C ports inside of there. So I can just simply charge this up in between locations and it's not a big deal. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I was just very excited to share this. I'm sure a lot of you out there are just like me on getting pocket knives and utility tools and things that just kind of make my day-to-day life easier. And this again is just, it's the Swiss Army knife of cameras and I'm very freaking pumped about it. The simplest way I can explain what this camera is, it's the Swiss Army knife of cameras. Oh, it's so cool, girl. It's so cool, girl.